Hello, welcome in. So I'm about to teach us the very perfect tips and method you use in picking your watermelon when you want to shop for it. So the first tip we are learning today is the distance. You can see how close this gap is. When it's very far, just know that it's not sweet. But once the gap is close, not so far, then you know that it's sweet. Now I'm going to put two of my fingers here. You can see it's fitting in. But once you put your two fingers and the gap is really wide, not fitting in, you know it's not sweet. So that's a very good way to know also. The gap should be a little bit close. Now the other tip we need to know is your watermelon should be round, and like when I mean round, not the long one. You can see how rounded this watermelon is. You can see the shape is round, but when it's long, when I mean long, you can see there's some watermelon that is as tall as double of this, like two of these put together, very tall and long. It's watery. When it's very tall and long, it's watery, but once it's round and firm, just know it's very sweet. So that's another method for you to know your watermelon is good. And if it has white spots, if it have white spots here, you can see this spot we are having here is yellow. It's yellowish rather. So once it's white, you know it's not sweet. But once you have this thick yellow spot, as you can see here, you know that it's very sweet. So you can see how yellowish this spot is looking. So that's the spot it's using sitting in when it was growing. That's the position it was lying when it was growing. So that position must be yellowish and not whitish. Once it's whitish, it's not sweet. So that's a good sign. You can see the difference between this place and the difference between this place. You can see the difference, the contrast. So that's another way you also get to know. So the other way is when you hit it, it sounds hollow, like most especially this yellowish part. When you hit it, it's like drum and it sounds hollow. You can hear the sound. So that's to show you that it's sweet and firm. But once you hit it and it's not sounding hollow like drum, know that it's not sweet. You know it's not sweet. So it's another sign and way you get to know. Another thing to take note of is the web. You can see these dry patches on the body. You can see something like web on the body. So that's how you get to know. Some are thicker than this. This one I have here is not very thick. So once it have that web, it shows that it's sweet, like it's really nice. So that's another way to get to know the web. Then the other one is the stem. Actually this one, the stem has been cut off, but if it's not cut off, you see that it will be dry and yellowish. Yeah, so that's how kind of dry, yellowish and brownish also. So that's how you get to know that it's also very sweet. Now the best season, the best time to buy watermelon is during from May to September. That's the very best time to buy watermelon, because that period is the season for watermelon, and it's usually very sweet and nice that period. So take note of all this method I just listed, and trust me, you get a very nice and sweet watermelon. So now let's tear it open and see how it looks like. Don't mind me. I'm a left-handed. I'm lefty. So you can see how lovely it's looking. Look at how beautiful our watermelon is looking. And not just you can see how reddish it's looking. That's to tell you it's sweet and it's tasty. So any question you can drop at the comment section and I'll gladly answer. Thank you. Bye bye.